My first guest tonight is a beautiful actress, a very talented woman. Her show, True Detective. It's available now on DVD. Apparently, they still make the DVDs,
wow.
Jeff. Wow. Take a look at this. Michelle Monaghan, everybody. Michelle. Hey, baby.
Hey,
you look fantastic.
Thank you so much.
La boutons. Uh-oh.
Oh, how'd you know?
Because I know about women and their feet.
Well, I got to tell you, I like your socks. I saw them sitting up here, and those are impressive. I like those a lot.
They're tights.
Do they go all the way up?
All the way up, and then there's a little door around the back for emergencies.
Nice.
How are you doing? You look, I mean, really fantastic.
Thank you so much.
I mean, have you had every time you come here, you've had about 3 babies. How many have you got now?
I've got 2. The latest is 8 months now.
Because she was, I mean, you were just born the last time you were here.
Yeah, that's right. He was a little bit, I don't know, he was a few months old, maybe like 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Are you getting any sleep?
We're getting a little bit of sleep. You know, he's sleeping, 12 hours a night, but he wakes up like once or twice for a bottle, right?
That's like me.
So, yeah.
Sounded like me in the 80s. So that's okay then. You're doing all right with that. 8 months, so you've got about another 4 months before he's like walking.
Honestly, he's walking around things now. He's crawling. He's up. I mean, he's like this little guy.
Yeah.
Yet he's really strong. I mean, he was 10 pounds when he was born, so he was, yeah.
Now, listen, I don't even have a vagina, but that makes me go.
So I sort of knew. I had a feeling that he was going to be on the go because he never stopped moving in my stomach. He was like a madman in my stomach.
Really? Doesn't that feel weird?
It does feel very weird.
It must be like Alien or something.
It is like an alien. It is like an alien. It was, it was very interesting having him because I was 9 months pregnant. I was like 3 days away from my what do they call that? A due date.
Yes.
And I had a due date, right? And I happened to get the worst bout of food poisoning.
Ooh, that's bad. That's dangerous.
Yeah. So, and we do home births at our house.
What?
We have our babies at home. It's crazy.
Well, it does. I mean, of course you must do it the way you want to do it. But if anything goes wrong, shouldn't you have a doctor?
Well, the thing was, our midwife, after 12 hours of throwing up and everything you could possibly.
This is you, not the midwife, right?
This is me. Yeah.
Like, oh, I can't say this.
Yeah, no. And then finally, she was like, you're going to have this baby, and it's not ideal, of course, to have this baby at home, and you're really, really dehydrated, and you're going to need all the energy it takes. We, of course, didn't know how big he was, so we ran to urgent care to like get an IV, and of course, I didn't tell anybody that I was having contractions, but I was having contractions at the point.
You can't keep contractions a secret.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like I need some dental work.
The doctor was coming in, and I'm like looking at my husband, like tapping my foot, and he's timing them. And finally, at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I was like, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here. We gotta go home. We gotta get home and have this baby.
You are badass. You must have been pregnant when you were doing True Detective.
I was pregnant when I was
in that clip. You were wearing a very short dress.
I was wearing a very short dress. I don't think I'd found out that I was pregnant at that point, but the show ran 6 months, about 6 months, and the span of the show runs about 17 years. So I didn't tell anybody that I was pregnant because I wanted to focus on that.
You really like to keep pregnancy and birth.
But as my ass was getting bigger, I was getting older, so somehow it sort of worked. I think everybody just...
Yeah, that's a kind of Hakuna Matata thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But you seem very kind of, lithe and stuff. I mean, I've noticed as I get older, my ass is definitely getting bigger.
Yeah.
But with the same amount of food, even less food, it's horrible.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awful.
Like 3 leaves of kale a day.
You do. Do you work out? Do you do any workout routine?
No.
No. This is a workout.
Oh no, I do a little bit.
Okay,
yeah. I lift up, my children.
You do.
And that's it.
And that's it.
I help Michael carry his wallet into the studio.
You do.
Do you do that? Do you do Pilates and stuff?
I don't do Pilates. I like to run. I like to run.
Okay.
I like to hike.
Do you have one of those three-wheel things with your baby in it? Like you see LA women running in the spandex and the baby in the front.
No,
what the hell?
no. I don't, not that. No, I can't run. I can't do any of that with the kids. But and I like to spin as well.
Spin?
Yeah.
I've done that.
It's really fun.
Yeah, it's bad on the old, you know.
You know what? It is. It hurts like hell.
Yeah, well, you try having junk on the outside, and then it's like when you. I mean, it's like, ooh, it's.
Talk to me about having a 10-pound baby, and then we might.
Okay, fair enough.
We're even.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never had a 10-pound baby or even a 5-pound baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be weird.
That would be weird. Well, that would make the news, I think. And in late night news. Yeah, that would be weird. Well, there you are.
There we are. Yeah. So
what's going on?
Well,
Do you want to do an awkward pause now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Feels like it's organically happening.
Well, we usually have our awkward pauses at home.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, that was a little awkward. I was like, whoa.
I just realized.
Are you sure? A 10-pound baby? I'm like, everything's cleared up now. We'll be right back with Michelle Monaghan, everybody. Lovely Michelle Monaghan, but we're just talking about Matthew McConaughey because you like him, and he's in the True Detective show. And I was saying about when he came to this show the first time, he said, well, what did he say, Jeff?
He said, all right.
All right. And then he said, my brother, Rooster. Yeah, he said he watches this show and he says it's great, and Rooster's never right about anything.
That's awesome.
And then after he said, he was right. That was the first time.
Oh,
and I like Matthew very much indeed, but he's too thin right now from that Dallas Buyers Club
He's
movie.
a little thin, yeah. I mean, that was pretty remarkable. I mean, he went straight off Dallas Buyers Club into True Detective, and I think he had less than like a month off.
Yeah, he was living on, I think it was a Dr. Pepper and a piece of kale every day. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's more than what you live on.
Well, right, yeah. I mean, but I've got that, thinness.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
He is. He's a very nice man. Plays the bongos,
Yeah, he plays the bongos.
Yeah, maybe a little too much.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're out of time.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
am I going to see you again before? This is awkward.
Well, here's the thing. You know when people say, like Dave said he was retiring, and then I said I was stopping doing this show, and everybody said I'm retiring. I'm like, I'm not cracking retiring.
Okay.
52 years old. I'm not retiring. I don't have that kind of money.
You're just going to go on vacation for a while.
Yeah, I'm just going to go. I'll find something else to do. Local car dealer ads or something. Come on, everybody. Look at these prices on new and used models. Yeah. You're fine.
Okay. All right.
You gonna have any more babies?
I don't think so.
Yeah, good for you.
I don't think so. I think
two's enough.
Two's enough.
Two's enough. I got two.
It's they're hard work. It's hard work working. The whole thing.
It's like being a servant.
Yeah. It's true, isn't it?
Like, I want this, I want that. Oh.
They're demanding little munchkins,
and unreasonable.
Right? God bless them, but yeah, they're definitely challenging.
Yeah, they're better when they get older, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, my daughter did tell me the other day that she's like, Mommy, Tommy's not a real person. And I was like, he's not? She's like, no, Mommy, he's not a real person because he can't stand up. He's not a real person. And I was like, yeah, he's not a real person at all. We don't have to pay any attention to to him at all. Like,
well, he'll be standing up soon, and then all that stuff starts again.
Yeah, no,
Gotta
exactly.
Put all that stuff around the house.
No, it's just a total pain in my ass. Yeah. I already did that for my husband, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, we're definitely done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Michelle Monaghan, everybody. We're right back.